Hi there. I'm Lee Kokomoko, chairman of Chrysler Tanks. Well, I don't mind telling you, we've had our problems here at Chrysler in the last year or two. No use hiding that. I mean, let's level up front, you know what I mean? But looks like things are going to be okay now. Knock on steel. Thanks to you, the American taxpayer. I mean, sure, the federal government guaranteed the loan to Chrysler, but if we don't make it, hey, where do you think they'll get it? So the bottom line is, you end up bailing us out. And don't think that we aren't appreciative here at Chrysler to all you taxpayers. Now, as you may know, Uncle Sam gave us another little pat on the back recently here at Chrysler. The Pentagon awarded us a $10.9 billion contract for a whole new fleet of our new XM1 tanks. Now, that means we got to move all of these babies out. Now, what does that mean to you, Mr. and Mrs. Average Tank Buyer? Well, that means you can come on down here to Tank City and take advantage of us here at Chrysler. Oh, yes. First of all, not only are we going to give you a terrific rebate on your current tank, we're going to give you an offer you find hard to refuse. This tank. You buy this tank right here for a mere $899. That's $899,000 marked down from $1 million. And give you another tank for a penny. A penny. How about that, folks? A 1-cent tank sale. Yes, sir. You go to any other tank lot in this town, and you won't get a deal like the one we're offering here at Chrysler Tank. These babies are sweet. Look at that. Original tread, air conditioning, power turn. It's loaded. CB radio, racing stripes. Hey, I tell you what. You buy one of these this weekend, I'll throw in 500 rounds of 50-millimeter ammo. Hold it. And once again, thanks for the part you played, albeit unwittingly, in guaranteeing our loan. And if we can ever guarantee a massive loan for you, hey, just give us a ring here at Chrysler Tank if you're ever in the neighborhood, and I thank you very much.
Here you go, Ray, your copy of the federal budget.
Well, thank you.
I'd like to thank Mr. Ray Bradbury for dropping by the show tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a ballet to waste.
Government waste. We mean 100 billion that was just misplaced, and add another 50 billion spilled in haste. Now what you got is mostly federal, governmental, simply monumental, Did we mention waste that the mind cannot begin to fathom? Bureaucratic, systematic, other times erratic. Mathematic theory wouldn't help a bit. Mr. C. Northcote Parkinson laid down his law, and it might be nice now to repeat it. He said that bureaucratic work expands to fill out the time that's available to complete it. May the good Lord forbid you finish the job ahead of the time. What a terrible crime not to use up the time. The allocated time, some computer is carefully planned. So what you do is get on the phone with some government clone till the time has been blown, and you help to make the work expand. To make elephantine government more elephantine, there ain't no doubt. You gotta learn to drag it out. Waste. We're talking governmental. Waste. We mean 100 billion that was just misplaced, and add another 50 billion spilled in haste. And what you got is mostly federal, governmental, simply monumental, military, that is scary, that is very Pentagon-y, that is manic, made in panic, democratic and republicanic, that is piddling, fair to meddling, wild money's burning, congressmen are fiddling, and the federal funds are dwindling, it's a bureaucratic riddling, how they're diddling all our dough away. bureaucratic, diplomatic, Middle Eastern, Asiatic, that is manic, made in panic, both democratic and republicanic, economic, that is comic, itsy-bitsy waste and also astronomical, that's titanic, ultra gigantic, big production waste produced by Daryl Zanuck, duplicative, 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 collaborative, cumulative, legislative, 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 candidative, ship of stative, regulative, 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 appropriative, negotiative, aggravative, 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 premeditative, contemplative, dislocative, 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 quantitative, abominative, irritative, 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 decapitative, annihilative, not to mention that it's also perforative. We mean apocalypsiative.
Oh, the federal budget, the wonderful, fanciful federal budget. Oh, how can the people in Washington judge it? They can't, they can't, they can't. For the budget that used to be 300 million is suddenly hovering at 600 billion. One morning we'll wake up and find it's a trillion. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If the government hasn't the money, what on earth will the government do? Well, but now the part that gets funny, they come take it from me and you. The budget you see is the budget you got. It may seem like an Alice in Wonderland plot, but the sooner you realize that it is not, the better off you'll be. With a budget that's built like a dinosaur, we should dump it just outside of Baltimore. But the feds are the jump, and we're stuck with this lump. But the feds are the jump, and we're stuck with this lump of a gift for you and me.